It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Our coverage tonight from Target Center as the Minnesota Timberwolves will be playing against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they've talked about the importance of starting fast, playing with energy right off the tip. Let's face it, no team likes to play catch-up if they can avoid it. We'll see how it works for them tonight. Well, when you watch Kevin Durant, it can be awe-inspiring, able to do things at his size that blow your mind. Shaq, hard to come up with a comparison to his style of play.
Perhaps the Iceman George Gervin.
Yes.
But in terms of its length, skill, and finesse, the Durantula is a rare breed of arachnophobia.
Wow. Wow.
Arachnid. Arachnophobia is
Fear
of.
I'm scared of spiders. That's why I said arachnophobia.
So you're feared of Durant.
But you say Durant is a
Rare breed of arachnophobia. It means a lot of people are scared of spiders.
yeah.
I get it, but
In
it doesn't.
Shaq speak, that's what it means.
Yeah.
What's Durant mean to you?
Well, he's quicker than most people think. You know, for his size, at 7 feet, he still is quick as any guard. And defensively, you can put him on the toughest perimeter player, and he can defend them.
And his shot blocking has really improved.
Oh, yeah, without question.
Yeah. With the game about to tip off, we send you to Kevin Harlan.
Who's also scared of spiders.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, but 20 years ago it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open and it's played at a faster pace.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Thompson and Durant fill out the perimeter. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's Towns. 5 to shoot. Wiggins kicks to Towns. Good on the triple. Towns has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Karl Anthony Towns, one of the most prolific three-point shooters in the league, at least top 3 amongst all 7-footers. And his three-point percentage elite as well, over 40%.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Curry with it. Picked up by Teague. And Green slams it in.
At 6'7", Draymond is always capable of skying up for slams like that one.
Cousins against Towns. Kicks to Teague. Covington against Durant. From the arc. Covington's shot is off.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Passes to Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
No good on the free throw. Both teams will make substitutions. He hits the second from the line. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Kevin Durant talked about his teammates and about the Warriors roster, the envy of every team in the league.
I like our depth. I like that we could play, we could play big, we could play small. We can match up with a lot of different teams. And it's just a matter of us going out there and playing consistent basketball. It's easier said than done. But we like who we are right now. We just got to continue to keep getting better.
You know, Greg, Kaby has a lot of help with his team.
And that's why he signed with the Warriors. But even with all their talent, you can bet Durant is going to be leading the charge.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
Yeah, their scoring's been on point. They've got the early lead. Always feels good when that happens.
They've got Jones. Taj Gibson is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Rose. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Jones against Iguodala.
You have to respect Gibson's defense. The long arms to disrupt and alter shots.
Well, Iguodala signing an extension with the Warriors in the summer of 2017. He did not come cheap. 3 years and $48 million.
Well, I guess he sacrificed enough. He comes off the bench. They ask him to guard everybody. He earned that payday.
Now here's Gibson. Following the missed shot by Tyus Jones.
How about the determination of Gibson? No one is going to stop him when he skies up.
Durant kicks to Iguodala. Pass to Livingston. No one near him. And they pick up 2. Livingston's got his first 2 points. And the pass to Jang. Back to Rose. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And Iggy demonstrating his trademark defense yet again. Just a sensational shot blocker.
Over in the corner, Livingston. 20 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. From the left block, his shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The shot clock was getting low, but Livingston is one of those guys that's comfortable, taking the basketball, getting to his spot, and knocking it down.
Tries from 16, and some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet Smith. This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They were unable to ever build a big lead in the first period, with 3 points being their largest cushion. The second quarter was a tight battle, but they were the slightly better team. Not by very much, however. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
How about you, Shaq? What'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they had a hard time scoring inside. In fact, their offense was run almost exclusively along the perimeter. A lot of jumpers. That's too predictable. You got to mix it up.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
Yeah, and night after night, man, it just becomes common to watch him rip through teams, and that's exactly what we saw there in the first half.
What I admire is his consistency. Some guys get it done every other night. He gets it done every night.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half, Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point guard. Towns with the bucket. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is three of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the two things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choices.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Green against Saric. Outside for Durant. 4 on the shot clock. That one, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Wiggins, right side. Offensive rebound. Covington against Durant. Now, here's Covington. D right on him. Over Durant. Covington's shot is off.
Boy, he loves that mid-range jumper. Just fails to create enough room to operate.
Curry's shot is good.
And no doubt, both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Towns drops them both.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Misses there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Timberwolves ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. They trail by 1. Gibson plays the 4 with Towns in the middle. Wiggins is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Covington in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now Wiggins after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Smart move. You want to keep the defense guessing. Running Thompson inside is a good way to do it.
Rose kicks to Towns. Poked loose and stolen by Cousins. Shoots over Towns. Rebounded by Covington. The Timberwolves shooting about 42% so far. Here's Wiggins. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Oh, my goodness, he's kicking himself. You know, that's a critical time to commit a turnover. No telling how that error will ultimately play out.
Shards checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Warriors also making a change. Green, he's checked in for Looney. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled and stolen by Cousins. Thompson for 3. Trains it from downtown.
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 48 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Yes, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort can win this game. Fellas?
It's good.
Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 4. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And this huddle up about two things, the quick shot and then the quick foul.
And you're right. And if they do get the bucket, you love to foul someone who isn't automatic from the line. That would take good denial of the ball on the inbounds.
Nineteen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sharge outside. Over Green. And the shot is long. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
So many different aspects to Curry's game. You know, we've talked about his ability to get to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Locking down the W. It's got to feel good to him right now.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, congrats on the win. How'd you guys get this done?
You know, we missed some key shots, but in the end, we just stuck together and played good defense. You know, we helped each other out, so we played real good collectively tonight.
You can always win with defense when the shots aren't falling. Thanks a lot, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.